Hello and welcome. The topic of today's video is amazing. It's like Intel's resurgence, a comeback from a state where it was just really in the pit. And it's amazing the amount of like comeback, the potential it has gained, the whole potential energy into kinetic energy and coming up with huge product lines, including manufacturing. First and foremost, 18A node manufacturing, chip manufacturing in Arizona, bringing back chip manufacturing to the US, huge win. And I think in the computing, now in the future, with supply chain, whoever owns the stake in manufacturing will be the winner in computing. Computing is gold mine right now, GPU, CPU, NPU inclusive. So key comebacks over Intel, I would say modular CPU, Meteor Lake product. The reason I like this product is because it's based on chiplets and it has tile-based design, which can be amazing for inference. It's power efficient, competes with AMD Ryzen and Apple M2. And as I mentioned, inference, you have neural processing unit or AI acceleration inside, which is for Copilots and PCs, Windows AI PC initiative. The second product that I like is Arrow Lake and Lunar Lake, even more efficient, competing with the Apple M3 and AMD and on AI workloads for laptops. The third, last but not the least actually, or third actually, it's not the last, but it's the third one, AI accelerator Gaudi 3. This is huge now because it is an alternative to NVIDIA H100 Hopper architecture, and it claims better price per performance. And also it brings a software open ecosystem with PyTorch native. So there is no CUDA lock-in. And then NVIDIA, as you know, with CUDA, there is essentially a whole monopoly. And I'm not against it or for it. I'm just neutral. I'm saying that we just have one GPU manufacturer and software who has taken the market 92%. So that also challenges that narrative over here, which is good. Diversification is always good. Then we have Sierra Forest, which is all power efficient cloud, based on cloud. It's data center based CPU, Granite Rapids. It's all like high performance cores, competes directly with EPYC Amazon Graviton. A huge fan of Amazon Graviton also, and I have another video on it. The last thing again is the Foundry TSMC 18 to 20 nodes. And Microsoft has already signed up, MediaTek has signed up for that. So it's something that we should take very seriously. So now competitors, AMD leads in raw multi-threaded power, but AMD is catching up with the products. It's Meteor versus Ryzen, and remember Granite versus Giona or Bergamo. Good product names, hard to pronounce. NVIDIA still is king in AI. With Intel pushing Gaudi 3 hard, we are seeing cheaper alternatives with Intel and simpler AI clusters. Apple is marching ahead with M series, wins on battery and silence essentially. Intel Lunar Lake directly targeting that. So now the trend over there with Apple is targeting Intel plus Windows plus Copilot, which is a good partnership with Apple and Intel together. So I am a huge fan of NPUs, and I think I would bet on NPUs. AI inference, edge computing is going to rise a lot. So Meteor and Lunar have NPUs, and those products are going to shine. It's going to be amazing with that. And there is also another version coming on x86-S. It's just simplified x86 coming soon. Basically. That's all it. So from AI to laptop to servers, battling on all front. So what happens over here? I'm going to close this with this thing that, it's not only about products, it's about leadership. Intel also plays strategically top key leaders in different divisions. And while like the cutbacks and everything is very sad, And my heart goes out to all families essentially impacted by the layoffs and everything. But it may be important for the business to move forward. And that whole business, with the key leadership, the right product mindset, the importance is there. With the right product mindset and that, it leads in multiple directions. Another thing important over here is to look at the Intel in the past. Intel essentially was winning so hard that it lost track of the competition. It became arrogant and it ignored the competition, AMD, which was moving fast. And you have to give it to AMD, which actually from underdog, it just rose from the ashes essentially. Phoenix rising sort of example over here. And Intel basically did not see that coming. And it's essentially also that leadership and humility go hand in hand, right? If you have those kind of products, if you have those kind of competition, leadership and humility has to be there. Otherwise, you lose track of the competition because of your ego. That's another subject. So if you are interested in this kind of learning, merging product and architectures together, with my experience of 16 plus years in Amazon, Broadcom, Western Digital, medical devices, genomic sequencing, cloud services, storage services, let's actually talk. And I have architected and hands-on. I'm still hands-on right now, but I don't code that much I used to. But I've done a lot of features down from the silicon up to the cloud stack, AWS, Azure. So if you want to learn from me and become amazing in this competitive market where it's like everything is being rewritten, everything is being shuffled around, so let's talk together. But until then, in any case, I wish you all the best, and I'm gonna come back next with another amazing video on other competitors of Intel.